And from Charlotte, North Carolina, the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Count that one.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now, here is Miller. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Ball. Back to Williams.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Outside, Ball. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. For three, Bridges. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all five guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The kick out to Mobley. It's Strus on the wing. Back to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. He nails it, and we're tied up.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. To the middle. Miller, no luck.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
So they take the lead. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to Garland. Mobley a screen. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges outside. .102 left to play in the first quarter. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass the ball. Launches a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen with the ball. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Now here is Miller. Still without a basket. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cavaliers leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
And Cleveland making a change here. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Back to ball. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Diabate. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top.
Cleveland, 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Back to Mobley. Williams with the block. Down low. Out to Bridges. Here's Ball. Hunter with some nice defense. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Green with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
He's off on the second. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. To the paint. Here's Williams.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Hunter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Jerome. Still yet to score. Mobley misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Charlotte making a switch here. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Jerome. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's good from long range. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done. Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Ball with the bucket.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Strus. Mobley is screened. Driving the lane. Doubled by Bridges. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson. Donovan Mitchell.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Thompson sends it back. Here's the teardrop. And Ball with the lay-in. 11 points for LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Mitchell outside. Thompson in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Thompson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now Ball. He's got 11. Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Yep, that one goes.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridge is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Takes a step back. To the inside. Here's Miller. A rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. There's Ball with the 3. The tray connects from three-point range. Ball's got 14 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kicks it out to Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Ball from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 17.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hornets trail by 6. Miller outside. Mobley with the rebound. Strus with it. Now Green defending. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Inside. Mobley. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
Team foul.
For Cleveland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 8 points.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
To the inside. Pass to Strus. Garland with it. Mobley wide open. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 8. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. So it's the Cavaliers now. Outside Garland. .146 left in the third quarter of the game. Nobody near Allen. Offensive rebound. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Pass the ball. It's over Garland. Ball with the bucket. And that's 19 points for LaMelo Ball.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Covered by Mitchell. Ball with the bucket. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy. Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Ball no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. At the elbow, it's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Look at the big man run. Allen out hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
Stolen by Garland. And they're pushing it up. And Jared Allen again.
Assist goes to.
And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the contest. That's good from Green. And here are the Cavaliers. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Diabate. Outside for Curry. It'll count. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the
Cavaliers, 49.
fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 9-point game. Out to the right wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Okeke. Up and in on the layup. Okeke's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Okeke. Here's Jerome. Here's Okeke. Buries the long-range jumper. Okeke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Thompson. Now Hunter. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And at last, they get one to fall.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
There's Garland. And it goes down 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Nurkic. Outside, Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cleveland leading by 12. Allen outside. Nurkic with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Down low. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Mitchell. And here is Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Deep two from Ball. Rebounded by Allen.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Mobley double-teamed. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Evan Mobley.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Darius Garland.
And the Cavaliers lead by 21. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside ball. Pass to Williams. No good, unable to end this run. Now, here's Garland. Allen for the 3. Drops in the tray.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg